in less than 30 days. Now, it's a free webinar where I'm going to show you all these things on how to do it and how to start the business. So now, let's get started. Which show, Ogundele? I'm the CEO of Fast Plus Limited, a multi-millionaire internet marketer, speaker and IT marketing consultant, and expert digital product creator. I also own a 7-figure online e-commerce store as well. I made my first million in 2010 at the age of 17. You see that? So now, aside that, I sold over 120 million products from 2010 to date. Then recently on the international platform, I sold over $75,000 of my first international product and also another $65,000 in the last few days of another product of mine as well. So now I've won several awards due to this internet business, and also I've had my own share of failure too. I burnt down 20 million naira in 2013 to 2015 when I started my own sport betting company, NairaWin.com, but later shut it down. So it's not as if everything was just merry from the beginning. I've had my own issues too. So now I've also made front pages of newspapers. You can see different newspapers have interviewed me based on this business as well. And this business gave me the opportunity to buy the kind of cars I really want. As you can see, that is my garage. Then this business gave me freedom to go on vacation as well. You can see. So in 2017 alone, this year alone, from January to November ending, I've made 52,346,260,000 naira in just 11 months doing this business I'm about to show you. Now, I didn't show you just results to brag, just want you to see the possibilities of what I want to teach you. You can see. So now, what are the myths about turning your ideas to cash? I have to tell you this. A lot of people couldn't turn their ideas to cash because they are afraid of these things, which I want to talk about now. Now, the first thing is you believe there is nothing you know that others don't know. Some of you believe that, okay, there's nothing special about what you know. Everybody already know what you know. That is wrong, totally wrong. What you know, the ideas you have, the skills you have, the knowledge you have, there are a lot of people out there. There are thousands of people out there that would die to have such too. That have cash in hand and are willing to pay people to get that kind of idea. Maybe you know how to get rid of pimples, you know how to get rid of acne, you know how to slim down, you know how to get rid of sag, you know how to firm your breast, you know how to bet, you know how to place bets, all this sport betting stuff, or maybe you know how to design websites, you know how to bake. So many things. Just think about anything. So, but most people always believe, oh, people out there, everybody already know now, they know how to do this thing. But that's not it. A lot of people out there don't even have an idea. So stop thinking that way. Now, another thing that people always say that you believe you must have a certification. So that you must have a certification. Now, you don't need a certification to be called an expert. If you have had that notion before, just forget about it. Now, I remember when I was still in university then, when I used to design websites and charge millions, hundreds of thousands to design websites for schools and colleges then. There was a day someone walked up to me and called me like, okay, do you have any certification? Like, you go for any computer training and you have a certificate for it or something? If I started doing this, I said, no. You don't need a certification before you can turn your expertise to cash. The only certification that you need is the results, that what you want to do for people, what you want to teach people really works. And now come to think of it, between, let's say you're a client and you need a website for your organization or for your business, and you approach me and I presented two things to you. The first one is I gave you portfolio of the website I've designed so far in the last 4 or 5 years. Then the second one is an option to show you all the certifications I've had so far, Java, Cisco, Oracle, and the rest. Which one will be more convincing to you before you can give me the job? Yes, I know what you're thinking. What you will go for is my portfolio of the site I've designed so far, because that is what will show to you that I actually know what I'm doing. And yes, I can also handle your website. So that should also pass a message across to you that you don't need any certification in order to turn your expertise to cash. All you need is the results that what you want to do or what you want to teach people actually works. Once you can do that, then you're good to go. The last myth about turning your ideas to cash is that you believe you need to have a lot of experience. Now, a lot of people always have this notion too, that you need to have a lot of experience before starting or before teaching people how to do something. What you know is enough for you to start teaching people. Come to think of teachers, before they come to class, they always read the chapter and also read the chapter ahead of the class, so that when they get to the class, if students should ask them questions, they'll be able to answer. So all you need to be an expert in your field is to be a chapter ahead of the people you're teaching. So you don't have to wait for the time where you'll be able to gather all the knowledge about a particular topic. No, it doesn't work that way. So if you are following, just type you are following in the chat box, so I can know a lot of people can see me and you're following as well. I'm waiting for your message. If you're following, just drop in the chat box that you're following, so I will know you're following. Okay, good, good, good. I can see some people dropping. Okay, good. Now, if you cannot see me, or if you cannot see the screen, or you cannot hear me, just refresh your browser so you can see this video. Okay, good. A lot of people are following. So let's get back to what we're doing. So now, those are the things you have to just let go and forget about this misbelief that, okay, you have to you have to have a certification before they can call you an expert, or you must have a lot of experience before you can start something, or you believe there's nothing you know that others don't know, or there are people who want to pay for. So now here is the simple steps to start. Before we go into that, let me tell you the tools you need for this business. The first thing is a pen and a jotter to write down your ideas. This is very, very important. You need a pen and a jotter. You need a laptop. You need an internet connection. And you need a little capital to start the business. So now, the capital can be any amount depending on how you want to start and the type of business systems you're choosing. So now, how do you turn your ideas, hobbies, talents, knowledge to cold cash? I'm going to show you how to do that in just 4 simple steps. And the step 1 is to identify what people want. The step 2 is to find a solution using your ideas, hobbies, talents, skills, or knowledge. While the step 3 is to choose business system. Step 4 is to sell the solution. And the step 5 is to rinse and repeat. Now, these are the steps you need to take to turn your ideas to a profitable business without breaking the bank, without borrowing loan, without going anywhere to borrow money, without an office space. All you need is just your laptop, your pen, and a jotter to start this business and a little capital. So once all that is set, the next thing is we're going to take this step one after the other. So the first one is identify what people want. Now, a lot of people have problem with identifying what people want. Now, there's a difference between wants and needs. If you know what people want, you're going to make a lot of money. If you are trying to monetize your ideas, your hobbies, always go in the way of wants and not needs, because wants always outsell needs. Needs are the basic things we need that we just think, yes, we need it. But wants are some crazy desires that it might not even make sense. We might not even need it, but because we just want it and we want to have it. So once you discover what people want, it will be very, very easy for you. How do you do that? The easiest way to do that is to identify problem that people have in your area of expertise, in your area of skills or ideas or knowledge that you have. Just identify a particular problem that people have there. Once you can identify that problem, then you will know what people want. Then the next thing is to find a solution. The next thing is to find a solution. The next thing is to find a solution to the problem. And since you're choosing a problem in an area which you are knowledgeable about, then it's not hard. For people who don't have an idea, it's very simple. I'm going to explain how to do this. Now, once you've discovered a problem, let's say you know how to design websites, and there are a lot of people out there that don't know how to design websites, or a lot of people out there that need websites for their businesses. Now, you've seen a problem, and now you have a solution to it because you can design a website. Now, before we move forward, I want you to tell me your expertise in the comment section. Just tell me what you think you can do and you think you can monetize it, so I will know you're following. Tell me one problem you think you can solve, and I will let you know if it's a good market that people will be able to pay. I just need 4 or 5 people to do that now, then we'll move on. Yes, I just need 4 or 5 people to tell me one idea or skill or knowledge or hobby they think they can actually turn to a profitable business. Just drop a comment in the chat box so I will know you're following. So now, that's one of the best way to find a solution to your problem. Okay, good. Someone said mini imports. Of course, that's a profitable and very lucrative market. Someone said I can impart knowledge. You have to be specific, the kind of knowledge you want to impart. Someone said web developer and digital marketing expert. Good. Someone said Zobo selling. Okay. Well, maybe you won't say Zobo selling. Maybe you just say you can teach people how they can make Zobo or whatever you call it, and they can make money from it. Pastry baking. Good. Yes. You can see we all have a lot of ideas, expertise, and skills that we can monetize. So, and for some people that don't know how to monetize their idea or skills, it's good. Weight loss. The only thing to do is to research the solution. That is, now, let's say you don't know how to design a website. A quick search on Google will show you tons of video tutorials on how to design a website. I know the next thing you want to ask me is that, okay, fine, if I can go to Google and get these videos on how to design a website, then why will someone else pay me to teach them or to show them the video on how to design a website? The thing is, human beings are lazy. Not everybody will sit up and go to Google and start researching on a particular topic to find a solution. Not even everybody knows that they can find a solution on Google. And that's why I thought that one of the might of turning your ideas to cash is that you believe that what you know, people can't pay for it, or is a general thing that everybody knows. No, you are wrong. Like all the ideas suggested in the chat box are profitable and lucrative ideas which have sold products in those niche. And that's why I can tell you that the only thing I know I've not done is that I've not done pastry business, so I can't say. Bottled water production, good idea. So now, once you find a solution, and if you cannot find the solution on your own, research the solution, interview experts in the field. Cannot interview experts in the field. Then get someone to get a solution for you. It's that simple. Maybe you're not an expert in that area. Look for someone that is an expert in that area to get the solution for you. And once the person get the solution for you, package it. And which will lead us to the next phase on how do we want to package the information we have. All you have to start thinking right now is that which problem can I solve in Nigeria? Once you can figure that out, believe me, you are in money. The more problem you solve, the more money you're going to make. All you have to think of is look around. Let's say, for example, there are a lot of Nigerians right now that want to travel out of this country. Imagine the case of what happened to those people that went to Libya. They are so desperate because they want to leave the country. That's an example of a lucrative market. No, I'm not saying you should start involving in slave trade. No. All I'm saying is that if you know how people can secure visa to travel out of this country, fine, you can do it. Now, I'm going to give a profitable idea right now. There are over 44 countries in the world. Can you hear me? There are over 44 countries in the world where Nigerians can travel to without a visa. Now, if you can do your research, a quick research on Google will show you all these countries I'm talking about. 44 countries in the world that Nigerian can travel to without a visa. Now, imagine you can package this kind of information. Do you know how many Nigerians will pay you to get that kind of information? I don't know if you're following. Do you know how many Nigeria will pay you if you package that kind of information? A lot of them. So that's another example of turning your idea to cash. Just look around you, see the problems around you, find a solution to it. If you cannot find a solution to it, look for someone that can find a solution to it. So henceforth, you are a problem solver. I want you to type in the chat box and say, I'm a problem solver. Because the more problems you solve, the more money you will make. So henceforth, tell yourself, I'm a problem solver and I will continue to solve problems. And the more problem I solve, the more money I make. Now, come to think of it, the 52 million I made in 11 months was not just from selling a particular product. I was selling various products on the internet. I was selling various products on the internet. Do you understand? Different type of products, which will lead us to the next step, which is step 3. How to choose the business system to follow. Now, I'm happy a lot of people are following now. I'm a problem solver. I'm a problem solver. Good, good. That is how you should start thinking now. See yourself as a problem solver. Once you can position yourself in that phase, you'll be able to make a lot of money from yourself. When others are complaining about how they cannot feed, how they cannot spend money on this, you think about solutions to the problem around you. Look at Uber. Uber is providing a solution to a particular problem in our society. That's why they're making a lot of money. So this thing is applicable both to offline business and the internet business, which I'm about to teach you. So now the next phase is to choose a business system. Now we have 3 systems which you can choose from, and they are all profitable. The first one is selling information products. That is packaging your solution into ebooks, videos, manual, and audio. And how do you do this? Very simple. Now, let's say I want to go with the idea of people that want to travel abroad. I can say how to travel to 44 countries as a Nigerian without a visa. That is my ebook. All I have to do is just to open Microsoft Word. Like I told you, you need a pen. You see what I'm typing? How to travel to 44 countries in the world without a visa. Or let me say how any Nigerian, that's better, how any Nigerian can travel. We all see that how any Nigerian can travel to 44 countries in the world without a visa. Now, this is a hot cake. A lot of people want to leave this country because the country is becoming unbearable for them. For me and you, we don't have to leave this country because there's a lot of money to make in this country. So now, let's say this is the title of my product, how any Nigerian can travel to 44 countries in the world without a visa. That's an example. And now I'm using the first strategy, which is packaging the solution into ebook. And to create an ebook, all you need is just your Microsoft Word, as you can see on my screen. Can you see? You type the title, type your name, then start typing the information on how they can go about it. The countries, how to get the country, the websites to apply if there's any way to apply, every information they need to get this thing work for them. You put it in this ebook or in this Microsoft Word. And once you're done, the next thing to do is to come to File, then click on Save As. They come to this Save As type. Can you see that? You select PDF. If you select PDF, just click on Save. Let's see what happens. Automatically, you can see your Microsoft Word is converted to PDF. Someone is saying I can't see your screen. If you cannot see my screen, just refresh. Just refresh your browser to be able to see my screen. Yes, it's working. So just refresh your browser. So now, that's how to convert your solution to an ebook, a PDF. Ebook is also a PDF. So another one is a video. Now, let's say you want to teach people on how to do makeup or how to produce zobo, like someone said earlier on, or maybe on how to, which example again, how to bake cake, how to make pastries. You can actually get someone to hold your phone and record you on how you do all these things. You don't have to go and get expensive cameras to do that. No, just use your phone to record it, transfer it to your system, and convert it to MP4. That's all. You have a video product. The beauty of this kind of business is that you're not selling physical products. You can never run out of stock because they are digital products. Number two, the cost of starting this business is next to nothing because the kind of product you are creating doesn't require you to get money or to spend money on creating the product. Paper you see on the road, especially where they sell newspapers, you see them, how to get free browsing, how to start oil and gas business, all those things, they are called manuals. I don't sell that though. The only one I focus on is ebook and video. Also, we also have audio products, but majorly, like I said earlier on, I focus on ebook and video. And in the last 8 years, 70% of the products I've sold so far is from information products, which is ebook and videos. They are mostly ebook and videos. Even videos have a higher perceived value than ebook, because ebooks you have to read, but with video you can sit down and watch and see how that person is doing it live in front of you, just like the same way I'm holding this live training now. So now the next one is the coaching program. Are you following? The next one is the coaching program. The next one is the coaching program. Now, how does coaching program works? Coaching program is very simple. In fact, it's the easiest to make money from. To make money from coaching program. Now, let's say I want to go with that 44 countries you can travel to. I can decide to organize a training, let's say a seminar or a coaching. It can be an online training, it can be an offline training, whichever one that you prefer, and depending on your pocket as well, because depending on how much you have on you, that's what will determine how much you're going to spend. Are you with me? That's what is going to determine how much you're going to spend in starting your business. So coaching is one of the best way to raise fast cash. Let's say I need like 300,000 or 200,000 at the end of this month. And I know that, okay, a lot of people want to know how to travel, how to get visa. I can organize an event on that. Maybe I know a lot of people want to know how to set up their own bakery, a mini bakery. Maybe a lot of people want to know how to set up their own cosmetics business. Yes, a lot of ladies are going. In fact, right from university days, you see a lot of ladies doing makeup for girls, charging 3,000, 5,000, and they're making money for themselves to keep up. So now imagine organizing a small event, either online training or offline training, teaching people on how they can also start their own cosmetics business. You're going to make a lot of money. That is the truth. Now, let's say you decide to charge them 10,000 naira per participant. At the end of the day, you get like 20 people to attend. That's 200,000 in just a single day. And when you subtract maybe your advert, the money you spend on advert, the money you spend on the materials you want to give them, that's if you're doing offline. The money you spend to rent the venue, there's some good venue you get for 25,000, 20,000 that can accommodate 25 people. And once you're done, at the end of the day, you can still have a profit of like a 150,000. And that's good. There are a lot of people that collect that as salary. You're making that in a single day. And that's a step forward. Like in my trainings now, when I organize paid events, I make nothing less than 1 million in a single day. Now, I'm not saying you're going to make 1 million in a single day because you're just starting. And this is something I've been doing for over 8 years now. Hope you're getting me. So now, coaching is one of the easiest way to raise coach capital for anything you want to do, even maybe for another business, or you want to use it to pay rent, you want to pay your bills, because you get the money in a lump sum. You organize an event, you make your money as fast as possible. The third business system is the consulting business. That is, you can start consulting for clients and organizations. Now, let's say instead of organizing training, instead of creating ebook and video, you can start consulting for people. Let's say you're into cosmetics now. You can start having clients that you do the makeup for them, or you tell them the kind of cream they should use on their body, how they can get rid of their acne. That is, you charge for just consulting for them, for just sharing your knowledge with them, telling them what to do. That's what consulting is all about. And with consulting, you charge a higher fee for that because it's like a one-on-one thing. It's more personalized compared to the number one and number two. You are giving a specialized information. It's not a general information. Like now, if you are teaching people how to set up cosmetics business, it's the same thing you are telling over 100 people. You are telling the same people the same thing to do. But when you are consulting, the information you are giving out is specialized to that particular person. So now, these are the three systems that you can use. And like I said, you can see they cost next to nothing to start. For example, ebook, you can use your Microsoft Word on your system to start. Video, you can use your phone to record. Manual, you can type and print out. But I advise you to stick to ebook and video. Then, two, you can organize coaching programs too. You can do Skype group training, whereby you add them to group on Skype and you train. You just go on Skype, go to your Skype, add them on group training. Once you add them on group, you can go live, you can do video. Once you click on video call, you'll be able, all of them will be able to see you, and you train them live and you charge them for it. Imagine if you, even if you charge 5,000 naira for the training and 10 people pay you, that's 50,000. Within 2 or 3 hours training, you are done. Am I making sense? If I'm making sense, just tell me, okay, this is actually making sense and I can't wait to start. Just drop that in the comment section so I will know you're following. Okay. Okay, good, 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 good. So it seems a lot of people are following. So now we move to the next thing. Now we've talked about identifying what people want. We've talked about finding solution. We've talked about choosing a business system. So now out of these three systems, you have to pick one, either ebook or video or coaching or consulting. Don't try to do the three at the same time. Just start with one first. So once you start with one, you'll be able to make a lot of money. Are you with me? And once you start making that money, then you can move to the next thing. So now, what is the next thing? The next thing is to sell the solution. How do you sell the solution? After you've packaged the solution into ebook or video course or manual or coaching or even online training or consulting, then you have to sell it. Because if you have a solution to people's problem, then if you don't tell them about it, there's no way you're going to make money from it. They have to know what you're talking about. You have to know how your solution can solve their problem. And how do you do this? You have to reach out to people to buy your products. The 52 million naira worth of products I sold this year was based on internet. Everything was sold online. That is, I sold every single thing online, selling coachings, selling ebooks, selling video courses, using internet medium to sell the product. I create a website for it, package the product, and get people to come to my site to see the product I'm selling. And how do you do that? There are two ways to get people to your business, either online marketing or offline marketing. Online marketing includes Facebook adverts, online newspaper websites, blogs, and Google AdWords. While the offline marketing includes newspaper ads, radio ads, and TV ads. Believe me, I've used both online and offline. And the ones that work so well for me is the online marketing. In fact, out of all the medium here, the only one I've not used so far is TV ads. But talk about radio adverts, newspaper adverts, I've used all of them. And the one that works well for me is online adverts because they convert well. And I'm sure some of you saw my adverts on blogs, on news websites. That's why you get to learn about this training. And that's how it works. You have to put your message where people will see it, where your audience will see it. You have to advertise that product so that people can buy it. Creating the product will not make you the money. But when you sell the product, when you advertise the product, people will see it, they will show interest in it, and they are going to buy the product. So now, once we are done with sell the solution, I'm going to talk about the last phase, which is what always differentiates people that make money now, like a million, and the people that make 100,000 in a month. Now, come to think of it, a lot of people that start this kind of business, and within 2 months, they are out of business. And the reason is simple, because they always spend all the money they make from this business. Something happened like some months back. One of my students, which I also showed him how to make money from this business. In his first 15 days, he was able to make like 175,000. And after 2 months, he came back to me that okay, that he's having issues with his business, that he wants to start making at least like a 500,000 or a million per month. I said yes, it's easy for him to do now. That what has he been doing after the last advert he ran and he made 175,000? He said he spent most of the money of that because he has a lot of bills to pay and all that. And that is wrong. You don't spend out of your business money. Once you make money, you reinvest the money back into the business and you scale up. A business that you start with 50,000 and you make 100,000. If you invest that 100,000 back into the business, you might make 200,000. And that's how you grow. You nurture your business till you get to a stage whereby you make millions too every month. So that's why I call it the rinse and repeat system, because you rinse the whole thing you've done so far and you repeat again. And now, one product will not make you millions of naira. That is the truth. You have to create a lot of products. Let's say I'm into cosmetics now. I know how to do makeup. I can create a video on how to do it yourself makeup tutorial and sell it. That's one. Number two, I can organize a coaching program on that same topic too and sell that too. That's two. Number three, I can organize another training or maybe a report, a ebook on how to tone your skin or how to look fresh. Just think about anything you know you can sell. So the thing is discovering a major problem, then creating so many solutions for those people so that they keep coming back and spending money with you. And the more money they spend, the more you make. So that's process of rinse and repeat. And I'm sure you get it now, because this is the difference between people making 1 million and people making 100,000 in a month. So if you can follow these steps and get to this final stage too, and you're able to rinse and repeat, you always make money. Now, if you are you getting something? If you learned something new this night, just drop in the chat box that yes, I've learned something new. So I will know you're following and you've gained something and your perspective has changed this night. Like I said, you have to be a problem solver. Once you can solve problem, you will make a lot of money for yourself. That is it. Once you can solve problem, you'll make a lot of money for yourself. So now, that is it. It is very simple, like very, very simple. The steps is identify what people want, find a solution to their problem, package the solution, and sell it. Now, I know a lot of people will be wondering, so is that all I have to do to start making money? Yes, it is very simple. That is the simple step. In fact, that is why most people don't take action. That is why most people don't act on this information, because it's too simple, and they're wondering like, why will I make so much money just following these simple steps? But you don't have to be a doubting Thomas. All you have to do is just to take action as well and act on these steps. Look at the ideas, the hobbies, the talents, the skills, the expertise you have, and see the problem you can provide solution to using that expertise. Once you are able to figure that out, package it in any of those medium I told you, then sell it. So now, that is it. And I know the question that will be going through your mind is, can this work for me? Where you will have to decide that soon. Now, let me tell you, this same system I just showed you is what I've been using for the past 8 years, and is what I'm still using today, and is what is still working for me. And not just for me alone, also for my students. And now, I want to show you one of the students I coach. His name is Seun Adeleke. And you see my screen? He's a youth corper in his 20s and was one of my students, which I showed the same business model in 2015. And today he was able to set up his own company, bought his first car, and make millions monthly from it. And all thanks to this business. You can see the proof. He's in his 20s and he makes millions. Last year alone, he made 10 million naira from this business, providing solutions to people's problems. And there will be somewhere in one corner telling me that Nigeria is bad, they cannot get job. You don't have to look for job. You can create your own business, create a job for yourself, and make more money than a job would pay you. And you see that? So now I'll talk about the second person, which is Victor Chimeze. He's also one of my students that got my one-on-one coaching as well. And now he makes 6 figures monthly from this same business. He started from home, but now he has set up his own office, as you can see. This was the picture he took in his office when he just opened the office last few weeks, all from the same business as well. If you want to make money online, then you have to sell something. You have to know that today. And now, this is also another lady, a postgraduate student of University of Lagos, who left her government job in 2016 to start her own internet business. She set up her own company with stars and sold over 7 million naira worth of products in 2017. So you can see, this is not just about Seun making money from this business. These are other people making money from this business. As you can see, no educational background is required for this business. You don't care about your degree, you don't care about your certificate. All you need is the knowledge and the push and the urge to work hard. So if you know you can make it like these people too, just type in the comment chat box that, yes, I can make it too. I can make it from this business. And that is the spirit. You have to believe in yourself that, yes, you can make it from this business and you're going to make a lot of money from it. Well, as you can see, all these people I showed you, they have one thing in common. I coach them on how to turn their ideas, expertise to profitable millionaire business. Can you see that? So I was able to coach them on how to turn their ideas, expertise to profitable millionaire business. Within few months, they're already making millions. So, and I'm sure by the time you're going to start your own business too, you're going to make a lot of money from this business as well. So now, let's move to the next thing. Today, I want to do the same for you as well. And if you are ready, type, I want you to coach me. Now I can see a lot of people are saying, yes, I can make it from this business. So now today, I want to do this same thing for you. What I did for these people, and that they're already smiling to the bank, and they are living the life they want to, buying their own cars and living large. If you're ready to, just say yes, I want you to coach me in the chat box. Okay, good. Good, good. Now said I want you to coach me. Damn Larry said I want you to coach me. So now I want to do something. Even what I didn't do for this previous student of mine. I want to coach just 10 people as well. Like, I'm going to put you through on how to start this business from scratch. Everything you need to do from scratch to the last phase where you start making money is what you're going to learn right now. So if you want to be among these lucky people, I can see a lot of people saying, yes, I want you to coach me. I want you to coach me. I want you to coach me. Okay, good. Yes, I'm going to coach you. Now, one thing you need to know is that this coach, now, one thing I want you to know is that I want to coach it, and I can't coach everybody. Of course, you know that I'm very busy with my business. I have my business to cater for. I have so many things to cater for and make money from as well. So I'm just going to coach just 10 people. And my question is, would you like me to coach you for 30 days and teach you how to build your own 1 million naira per month business? If your answer is yes to that, then I can only take just 20 people this December. So if you want to be among these 20 people, I want you to check your chat box now. You see an offer going there. Can you see it? Just click on that link or click on the sign up now button to be among the first 20 people I want to coach. Now, the first 20 people I want to coach, I'm going to coach them for 30 days. I'm going to coach them for 30 days. So can you see my screen? So the 20 people, I want to coach them for 30 days, and it's called Passion2Profits program, where I will show them step by step on how to turn their ideas, hobbies, talents, and knowledge to a profitable business, and I'll bring cash on demand for them. Now, you are going to develop it from scratch to the end, and it's going to be a weekly training. It's divided into 4 modules. We have week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And each of this week, you have your daily goals. You have daily goals and daily assignment that you have to do, things you have to do every blessed day till you achieve this goal. So now, if you want to be among the 20 people I want to coach, so now, here we have it. The 30 days coaching program. And we have the early bird price, which is for 19,999, which is 20,000 naira. I'm going to coach you for 30 days on how you can set up your own business, starting from scratch till the phase where you start making money from it. You can ask anybody. In the last 8 years, I've never done something like this before. The only thing close to this which I've done is one-on-one training. But now it's going to be a 30 days coaching program. And you don't have to come and meet me. You don't have to come to my office. You don't have to travel down to Lagos to meet me. Everything will be done online on our membership site. So now, as you can see the timer, as soon as this timer ends, in 2 days' time, it goes to the normal price, which is 45,000 naira. And you'll believe with me that what you are going to gain and what you're going to achieve from this business is more than what you're paying for. As you can see from my previous students, you've seen how much they've made so far, and you've seen how much I made so far this year alone from this same business. So now I can only accommodate 20 people on that membership site where I'm going to put them through on how to do this thing. We are going to have a Skype call whereby I will do a video call with them, just like what I'm doing now, to see what they've done so far, how far they've gone with the whole thing, and put them through things they need to do. We have a question and answer session as well. So it's going to be a 30 days coaching program. So there's no way you are not going to make headway with this business, because I'm not just dumping information on your lap that take this 60 pages book, take these 60 videos, go and watch and start acting on it. No, it's going to be a day-to-day activities, things you need to do today. You do that, and with that, you'll be able to achieve a lot. So that's about the 30 days coaching program. Just click on the link in the chat box. So once you click on that link, you'll be redirected to the site. So you can see you can pay online using your card. As you can see, you can click on pay online to pay for your card. And the second option, we have the Done For You Passion to Profits program. This is a Done For You system whereby I am going to create everything for you. As you can see, I'll choose a hot selling market for you, the products. I'll research the product. I'll register a domain name and hosting for you. I will design your website for you. I will upload your site. I will write your sales copy. I will also take you by the hand on how to get people to visit your site as well. And also, aside that, we are going to have a one-on-one discussion before we even set up the whole business. And as you can see, this the early bird price for people that take action between the next 2 days is 100,000 for this package, whereby I'm going to set up everything for you. Imagine someone that has done 52 million naira this year alone want to replicate his own system for you. How much will you be willing to pay for that? But now I'm not going to charge you hundreds of thousands or tell you to pay 1 million. All you have to do for the Done For You is to pay 100,000. You can pay right away using the button here, or you pay to the account. Once you pay for any of these packages, you'll be redirected to where you can have access to a thank you page that will contain the instruction on how to go about it. So now the ball is in your court. You can decide to keep complaining about Nigeria is bad and why you're not making money, or you take action today. Either enroll for the 30 days coaching program, or you go for the Done For You system. So whichever one you want to go for, the choice is yours. So now, if you have any question, that you would like to ask me, because we are at the end of the training now, if you have any question you want to ask me, you can just type it in the chat box and I'm going to respond to your question. So now you can see this offer is going to expire by Tuesday midnight, and it's going to go back to the normal price, which you can see on the site, to go back to the normal price of 45,000. So if you can pay now, between now and Tuesday midnight, you get it for 20,000 naira instead of paying 45,000. You can see the early bird price for the Done For You system too. You get it for 100,000 instead of paying 200,000. So the ball is in your court. We can only accommodate 20 people, 10 each. So just decide on the one you want to go for and go for it right now, because I cannot guarantee any space. And don't tell me to hold on for you or to hold a space for you. It's on a first come, first serve basis. So we're not going to do partial in this. So now think about what your business will be like. Think about what your life will be like when you're able to start this business in the next few days. And by January, see how much you're pulling in. Or by the end of December, see how much you're making from this business. So if you have any question to ask me, I'll be checking the chat box to read your questions and also provide answers to them. Okay, so if we don't have any question, that will bring us to the end of this training. So thank you for joining this webinar. I remain Seun Ogundele, the CEO of Fast Plus Innovation Limited. So the offer is still on for you. If you want to grab it, just click on the link. And with what I've shown you today, you can also act on it and start making money. I can see some people in the comment section saying, I didn't teach them, like, I'm meant to teach them everything for free. Of course, things don't work that way. What I've shown you alone this night is enough for you to start making money if you're very, very smart. But if you want to get the core strategy and wanting me to spend my time with you to put you through on how to do this business, then you must be ready to pay for it. Then if you cannot pay for it, just act on the free information you got in this night. So thank you once again for attending this training. Okay, someone is asking question regarding the advertising of the product for the online. What is the best way to go about that? Now, to advertise the training online, there are various ways. You can use Facebook adverts. You can use Facebook adverts. You can use online blogs like Linda Ikeji. It depends on the kind of product you are trying to sell. So the kind of product you are trying to sell must be related to the medium you are trying to use to advertise. Of course, you won't be selling relationship products and go to Nigeria there to go and advertise. People there are people that want to talk about entertainment and all that. I'm not saying some of them will not buy, but the conversion might be low because you are targeting a different audience. You have to get your audience right. So I think that's the only question we have. If you want to reach me, you can reach me via my email. I don't drop my personal number because I don't really pick up. That's just the truth. But if you want to reach me, except for people that are going for the done for you system, they can always reach me. They have access to my personal number. As soon as they make payment, they'll be redirected to the page where they can have personal access to me, my phone number, my Skype ID, and everything. So thank you for joining this webinar. I really appreciate it. And now you've learned a lot this night. The only difference is that if you don't take action on what you've learned so far, then you won't be able to achieve anything. So what you've learned this night, sit down and think about it. So that's all I'm going to say for tonight. Thank you very much. Bye.